Hi everyone, my name is Miss Charles and I'm going to speak to you a little bit today about our GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition course that you can choose to study in Year 10. So why choose GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition? Well, the course helps you to develop a greater understanding of the characteristics of foods, nutrition and where food comes from. You understand nutrition and how to keep yourself healthy, which in turn helps you to learn well and to be happy and successful. We also learn practical cooking techniques, so you have a chance to demonstrate those skills and to learn them, and investigate the functions of food that enable you to feed yourself, to feed others, and to gain vital skills that are required in some workplaces. We also explore sustainability and environmental issues, which help us to look after the world we live in and prepare for a changing world. This course is really for anyone who enjoys all aspects of food, from cooking to tasting to investigating and testing. If you've got a passion for food, this is the right GCSE for you. So how will the course work then if you choose GCSE Food Preparation and Nutrition? Well, at Key Stage 4, you will have 3 lessons a week, which will be a combination of both theory and practical tasks throughout the whole year. So typically you would have 2 theory lessons and 1 practical lesson where you'll be demonstrating food preparation skills and making some dishes in the food classroom. Practical tasks will require you to either provide your own ingredients at times or contribute to the costs of ingredients used. Your final grade will consist of 50% non-exam assessment or coursework and 50% GCSE exam. So the 50% non-exam assessment will consist of a food investigation, which will require you to investigate the scientific properties of foods, and it will also consist of a separate piece of coursework which looks at planning, preparing and cooking a range of dishes of your choice that relate to a brief that you are given. The GCSE exam aspect of the course will take place in Year 11 and it'll be a 1 hour 45-minute exam. So what is the content of this course then? What do you learn? Well, in Term 1 of Year 10, when you start the course, we will start looking at nutrition and health. So we will develop a theoretical and practical working knowledge of nutrients in food, and we'll look at how they affect our bodies and why we need them. We then progress to look at food safety, so we'll practice the importance of food safety in the kitchen whilst producing dishes. We'll also look at ways in which to slow down microbial growth and how to store and cook food safely. In Term 2, we'll develop into looking at food science, and we'll look at how preparing and cooking of food affects the sensory and nutritional properties. We really look at the chemical structure of foods here and how they react with each other. We then move on to looking at food choice, and we look at culinary traditions around the world, and we investigate the different choices people make regarding their food and why they do so. By Term 3, we develop to looking into food provenance. So we explore the challenges that we might face relating to sustainability and provenance in food, and looking at food security and how we can solve these issues with technology. At the end of Year 10, we will also undertake an experiment to investigate and solve a food science related problem. In Year 11, we start the year with our NEA Task 1, so it's our food science investigation. We then develop onto Term 2 with our NEA Task 2, and we are starting to select dishes that we are going to make, and we produce those dishes and an evaluation and analyse them. In Term 3, we start our preparation for the exam. So this food course requires you to learn and understand a wide range of knowledge relating to lots of different aspects of food. So it might be the chemical structure of foods, to the different food processing techniques, to looking at why different nutrients affect the human body in different ways. So there's a wide range of knowledge that you need to understand to be successful at this course. However, there's also a great opportunity to engage in the practical element of the course. So you have the opportunity to make a range of dishes whilst practicing your food preparation skills. On the screen, there are some pictures of some of the things you might expect to make when you take this course. So we explore making bread, we look at making pastries, we even make our own fresh pasta. We also investigate making soups, curries and pizzas from scratch, and then develop to make some trickier kind of dishes such as meringues. We also look at making meat dishes and risottos. So there's a wide range of dishes that you will learn how to make. Aside from the practical skills you will learn, you also develop skills that are valued by higher education institutes and employers alike. So things such as technical ability. You learn how to problem solve and time management and organisation. You also learn communication with working with each other in a kitchen and some creativity. Budgeting and meal planning is also a large aspect of the course. And these skills are really useful because there are lots of different jobs in the food industry that these will help you with. Things such as being a dietitian, being a nutritionist. It might be you look into environmental health officer. You might choose to develop and go down the route of a chef or a food photographer, something a bit more creative. The skills you learn also link to sensory science, being an innovation technologist in a company. It might be that you're a product or process technologist developing foods for a brand. So there really are lots of different options with the skills that you learn on this course. You may not have studied food before at Key Stage 3, but that's absolutely not an issue. I hope this information has been useful and given you an insight into what the Food GCSE looks like. By all means, get in touch if you've got any more questions. Thank you.